world what? I'ma need a spaceship. Got hands like the Matrix. You gon' need a facelift. Pounding that drink, boy, I can't even taste it. Yeah, I'm going hard. Best believe I'm gon' make it.
Yo, what's Gucci with the folks out there, man? We about to talk about it. Y'all make sure y'all do the stuffuses, man. Let me know what's up. Press that button if you feeling this little convo we about to, have. No Jumper, man. They had the Wack and Adams show. I checked it out, for a minute. And Wack, pretty much the only one I heard talking. And I want to give Wack the benefit of the doubt. But I say, man, he just know too much. And what person that ain't in jail, 50, 60 years old, what does he want to look up people's stuff and who did this and who do that? And that's a whole lot of time in investigating, which he got the team that they do that and all that. But it really don't make too much sense to a person in the free world, just handling your business, living life, and you getting money and you doing your stuff, and you a manager, got rappers, and you focusing on Game career like this, on who telling and who said this. Boy, Game be on the top right now because he's a real MC and he's a good rapper, man. He should be doing something. And his other rapper, Blueface and all that, they will be doing real good. But he want to tell you who telling. And I looked at the No Jumper podcast, and they say the hip hop people or whatever, academic, all the people on there, man, don't even know about hip hop. I'ma keep it 100, or just come out of nowhere. Don't really have don't seem like they really own it. They wasn't into music, or like they just came out from nowhere, man. So when they talk about plants, people sit here, like I made a video about it the other day, the hip hop police, man. And now I just went from hip hop, and they said, well, hell, how these fools talk and just run their mouth and say how tough they are, how gangster. And we'll put some people on here that promote that type of behavior, but they can do it and say it because, they with them people. And the more I look at it, man, I really was like a Wack, the clubhouse I can't do, they be yelling and all that, so I wasn't really on them. And when everybody said snitching, I was like, man, maybe they just hating. But Wack Honey, man, he looking like they right. But the people that's putting them out there saying he working for them boys. But his throw off is now they working, and it's getting crazy, man. It's hard to tell, but everybody on there, man, got somebody from a whole foreigner dude. What he know about hip hop and rapping in the streets. Wack know some things about it, but that's his past, I believe. Even though he still pushed that, on Pyru, nigga, I'm really like this, and nigga ain't never did like, I'll catch a fade with all you niggas. He kind of got some street a little bit, and he could play the role real good because shit, everybody was saying, I said, they hate, man, Wack got money, he doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking like, man, he just know too much. And if he ain't with them, who the hell looks up everybody, what they doing, what they said, what paperwork, and telling on people what they did before the police come and tell you what it did, which is, he said, a screaming warning. Yeah, he's screaming warning, all right. But, boy, man, I don't know what to call it, but I call it I just thought about it, like these dudes that's on there don't really got nothing to do with academic. He don't know shit about rap. That's why he don't know nothing about music. He just Drake, like, where these niggas come from. They don't have no hip hop background. And the other dude, Vlad, oh man, come on now, like, how is this the best podcasters, the most numbers, when it comes to music, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to our culture, which none of these dudes have anything to do with it except Wack. And it's, you know, he know a little bit about it, but as to the extent, you know, it just makes sense that these dudes is here to shake some stuff up and you know, have people that's trying to, you know, they say, "Yo, Big U broke, but people that's not on yet, you know, that ain't balling, are trying to become famous, rapping, you know, put your story down and make yourself seem like you with this and that and you this, and they're taking advantage of niggas wanting to be famous, niggas wanting to be stars, you know, and it's cold because, you know, as a young black male, not no more, but what I was, that was what it was. It was like, oh, gonna play sports, I'm gonna make it to the league, because boy, it was nice on that court, and you know, could have run some stuff over in football. I was vicious, but after that didn't work because niggas was still trying to do too much and hang and bang and smoke, and it wasn't taking stuff serious that you're supposed to. It was be a rapper, an actor, you know, because that's what we've been brainwashed to believe. Black people just entertain. We here to entertain everybody because we just fly and we good. We dance and jump higher, and people like us to entertain them. So it's real easy to get some people that got, you know, that talent, because a lot of people with talent that don't make it no damn where, but got that talent and be like, well, man, let me make me a thing and, you know, get my fans, and then we got people over here just to lock y'all up, put, you know, fill up the jails, twist it up, build it, and bring everybody from that area or everybody that claiming. They say, you know, Loose Cannon is a 60 member, 60 member, but a lot of people would say he's the Inland Empire, Vegas. He ain't really, you know. If you know, you know. If you're from Cali, you know how it go. To a certain extent, some people claim, some people from different areas come to that area and bang on, you know, on the hood days and picnics and only on certain days. You know, it is what it is. But he's not really considered to be. Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying, when you hear stuff and you see stuff and you know stuff how it go, just like. Yeah, we gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna have to educate y'all, but y'all that know, that's on here probably know. And if you don't, you know, it's not hard to figure out what I'm saying. But one thing's for sure, it makes no sense for people to be hip hop podcasters and the head of the thing and the big number guys and the big, you know, people that everybody want to interview with. You know, they probably sliding the best prices too, but yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. They got more to do with talent, breaking cases, and, you know, having people indict themselves or have people go on their thing, talk crazy, and end up on the live. So, you know, hopefully it'll wake up a lot of people, open eyes, and you know, but it's still gonna be people that they gonna do it, man. They gonna, you know, give they all, they soul, they everything to try to, you know, to get this fame, to get that money. And it don't matter if they lose everything and they soul in the process, you know, but by the moment. And that'll never stop, especially when, you know, people talking big money and everybody know you and you feel like a top dog, you know what I'm saying, a top guy, and they all know your name. But it comes a lot with that, man, as you can see. Yeah, you know, it ain't just YouTube, but all over, man. In real life too, they're not playing fair, man. They're not playing fair, and everything, you know, for some people, it ain't for some others. You know, everybody can't do like they do. As we see, Wack done been talking about he got these people and he used to be out there hanging with Big U for these many years, and you like, well, man, can't you get it? But he's not from, you know, he's from a different area. He's not from 60, so he could kind of. But you thinking like, man, you talking about he know all the people when you done bury some of his homies, and once you really get the Wack here and Wack talk, you You know, he's good at it though. But sometimes you catch him like, what, bro? What is you? Nah, man, it's too much. Nah, what he told the homie. And I mean, when he said something about his, I guess Brick baby mama messing with one of his homies or somebody he know, talking about, yeah, he got caught with the this and that. But like, she gonna say the model, what kind. I mean, there's some females up on stuff like that, but just to say, oh, he got caught with some burners, they cable, but she gonna tell the nigga what kind, what model, what time it was, what the date it was, the exact date. You know, some cat, man. And I'm starting to think, you know, these dudes be lying. But I really believe, I think Brick and Loose be out soon. The way they make it sound, though, Brick might be in there for a little second. But they not finna get no time like that. They look like they out for Big U. But Big U might even beat this, man. I'm telling you right now, it's possible, you know. It happens. The feds don't win every case, but usually they go get you. But I think they might get it, but I know Loose coming. I know they just picked up Loose to chop it up and ask him a few questions, I think. Yeah, because they say, you ain't in paperwork. Man, they can't put everybody in paperwork. They good informants, the real ones, man. Then they expose them. You know what I'm saying? They leaving some of these dudes out and so you would think they still official. Or, he just, they ain't had nothing on him. He ain't tell, it ain't in the paperwork. So I believe that paperwork shit, man, is yeah. I don't believe everything just because he said, hey, paperwork, you can't find me on paperwork. Like 600 say that all the time. And then they say, something sealed and some stuff. But if they don't want your stuff in paperwork because you working, it ain't gonna be there. They the government. They the one who run the place. They the one who keep the, the witness don't have a name. It have a number or a different name. And man, come on, man. So all that paperwork, it ain't on there. Y'all niggas keep falling for that. But by your fruits, by the way you act, by your behavior, it's kind of, you will be known. You feel me? And like I said, I try to give Wack 100 the benefit of the doubt, man, on Pyro. I was rooting for him a little bit, just thought he was, had people hating on him tough, but now I said, man, he just, wait a minute. I ain't been listening. I ain't really been paying attention to it because I don't listen to the clubhouse. Them niggas too old to be yelling and screaming. I can't even hear what everybody talking about it. Then they get to talking about fighting and gangster stuff, and now it's like just WWE, the Jerry Springer, but at least on Jerry Springer, they throw a couple punches. Y'all niggas just talking. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's my 2 cents, man. I had to little say something about it. I'm probably gonna flip on to something else, but this is the topic right now. The indictment, the Yellow Busy, then we had Salsa Walker, a lot of rappers and stuff happening, which it's getting more to it than it always been cracking in the rap field. And now the podcast field. And I just looked at that whole panel and I said, who is these who is these dudes talk about hip hop and gangs and murder? And I said, oh man, this is the police. Man, I don't care. That's my first thought. Like, it's a whole room full of these boys. Cause they sure in the hell don't know about hip hop, and these niggas don't even talk about hip hop no more. They talk about who did this and who did that. So yeah, it get crazy, man. But y'all like, subscribe, let me know what you think. If y'all seen it. If not, y'all go check it out, and tell me why. Who over there is really know about rap, hip hop, gang culture. Wax could know a little bit about gang culture, but a whole bunch of police and gang police do too. You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean much. But when it comes to music and rap, I don't think them niggas is qualified to talk about nothing. Like, I don't think they really know about rap like that or music, which I don't know. I'm just going off of face value. Are they talking academic? You heard academic talk. You know he don't know nothing about no music or no rap, but that's just my opinion. You could take it with a grain of salt, however. But yeah, man, y'all know it's your boy JB, and we gonna keep coming with content, chopping it up. You know, try a little different. We ain't. If you ain't seen them dudes already, then I don't know what to say. But they right there. They right there. They on this thing all day. But I ain't finna be putting people fake faces and playing the same videos that y'all seen 100 times. You know what I'm talking about? But anybody, yeah, y'all let me know what it is, man. Stay blessed. Stay focused. Stay sucker free. And continue to sucker dodge. If you don't know about it, read it up one-on-one. Sucker dodge it, man, because there's a whole lot of weirdos, funny people, and people that want to see you do bad or down. Because as you can see right now, just on that thing where people went to jail, there's a lot of people happy. And probably a lot of people, was nervous in his presence or didn't want to, was intimidated by his presence. And it happens sometimes. When they get intimidated by your presence, boy, you got to watch them for sure. And, yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah.